Welcome back, everyone, to a little bit more farming sim. Back in the fields again. And actually, real life combining started around my area too, and silaging. So it's starting to open up. The season's starting to open up to that, so it's going to be freaking chaos. But yeah, despite it being busy, we are tired. When am I not? Yeah, so if you're new to Farming Sim, this is Farming Sim. It is a, simulation game about farming. We are on 104th episode, so if you guys want to check it out and how we started and got to the point of where we're at, you can binge watch the entire series over on YouTube under the playlist Farming Sim 22. But besides that, we have progressed. Like, this whole entire area here, including the cow barns, the sheep, the bees, the chickens, and all that, this is all been placed here by me. We have quite the system. It's been a busy system. Okay, trucks activated. Alright. I only have 35,000. I'm just going to hire this part out. So contracts wise, what are we sitting at for contracts that we left off on? We have field 8, which we're working on right now, 53%, and we got soybeans for 78,000. Then we have a pile of these. Ooh, I forgot. We also have 111 that we could also maybe potentially do. That's cool. Then of course, besides the animals, like, we also have butcher shops and things like that, which I'll show you in a second. We do have a pile of animals that we reproduce and we take it to the butcher shop in the end. And we also have production. We have quite a bit for production, actually. We have clothes, we got beer, we got butter and cheese. We're producing silage. Tomatoes. We have got tomatoes. We got both 3 greenhouses. We've also got the meat processing plant, which I do have about 310,000 chickies in there. So we're producing. And then of course we've got the refinery, so we can produce oils and gasolines and all that fun jazz. Mostly diesel. That's what the farm uses. We do have a few oil pumps. And we do have our own spinnery, which has a ton of cotton in it right now. That's the leftover cottons from the last couple episodes. It has been a process, I admit. Definitely been a process, but we're getting there. We're actually getting things set up. And, for the most part, July, August, and September here, we've had a pretty steady income, especially September. We had a massive payout of bales, thanks to the one field, which paid off pretty much everything. We're just starting to build back up. We're down 107,000 right now in this month, but it's only the 1st of October, so we still have a long ways to go. There's our cotton. There's my truck. I knew I'd get to it eventually. Oh, I'm not going to make that corner. Oh, I will. Alright, I should probably come back around for that. This one I could dump in. That's not a problem. And I have been thinking about a biomass plant. I don't know if it actually merged over correctly or not, or if I have to split the file. I might have to split the file. I'm not really sure. That's in buildings, construction wise, production. Yeah, that's the smallest one currently. That thing's huge. Here's where the mods hide. Staves, oil production. Now there's the brewery and the open pastures. I'm not seeing the little one. Now we could go into bigger production. I only have a small, no actually I don't even have a small refinery. I've got the medium refinery. There's the large one. It has a little bits of everything in it. Don't really know what the difference between having the refineries is. We know this guy is a big frickin' oil. Takes the place of extraction. Yep. This is the little crude oil one. Now, of course, all of our staves and everything else. Doesn't look like the other biomass came in. Unless it's in here. We do have lots of... We got pizzeria and things like that. That's kind of neat. Crude oil production mod. That's actually pretty good. At a selling point, you can sell your harvested and prairie goods, including pretty much most things. I have that one. The farmer's market. Crude oil purchase point. It also takes digest, which is kind of interesting. And slurry, apparently. My meat processing. Obviously the brewery. And the Ricky's Old Man sell point, which is freaking huge. Well, that combine's going to be full. Yep, it is. I need to quit gawking. Apparently that mod did not come on. We did add a few other mods, and I will quickly show you guys. We can now automate the grass turning abilities into basically what the old style was, where you have the we call it not tedders but the rakes, the rake, the windrower, and the baler all in one unit, and that of course is So if we go down here, you can go into the tedder, which is the Kubota, which is this nice thing, which you can have a rear hitch and ball on, just like that. And then the windrower, which is also Kubota, which you can also have the rear either pin style, 3-point, or ball. And then of course you can have the other balers, which are part of this mod, the Ultimate Mowing mod. These guys also wrap. This one does not. These ones are just your standard. But you can have it as a ball point, right? Rear hitch, no. You can have strobe lights, red, blues, purples, whatever the frick you want. Rear hitch ball if you prefer. Or nothing. You can add silage tanks to them. Many different options, but we can hook up to it and we can do it all in one shot now, which is pretty good. But we can actually see how wide these things are. These things are freaking awesome. Warning signs, yes. Rear hitch, no, we don't need anything. Silage additive tanks, probably not. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of options with these things. They're actually pretty freaking cool. This one's liftable, basically meaning that's liftable. But it's the wide boys. These are all wide capacity, which are phenomenal, by the way. It is huge. The other mod that we actually got was another truck. And this thing is a freaking beast. But the reason why I got this is this also has an auto bale pickup. So you can do the stock bed. You could do a tipper. So you can have a big truck for potatoes and such. You can have a tank, log bed, or just your standard stock bed. Log bed's kind of cool. Tank is kind of awesome too. You can change body colors, basically black or one. Well, you can change anything you want. Extra front lights, yes, and your colors, even including your interiors. But yeah, the dual front steering, freaking awesome. It's kind of a neat mod. So yeah, we added a couple things. The other thing, and this is kind of neat, is I can hit this and we can actually have a camera. Now I can actually change if I switch to next camera. I can have a hitch, a cargo camera, side camera, rear camera, but I kind of like that one for a work camera. So yeah, work cameras are now functional, and also the heads-up displays actually work. So I did a little bit of modding. I found some mods that were actually pretty cool and worked. But definitely now being able to see what's going into the back area is phenomenal. We have real ones on our grain carts all the time too. That's how we can actually tell. Do I still have the auger up? Nope. Beauty is, like, the camera does work. You can watch the auger go up and down if you like. So the camera is 100% functional. It's not just showing what's in the box, it's actually showing it correctly. Which again is pretty freaking cool. Which is actually really helpful. It's one of those kind of mods that I was really looking for, and I found. Oops, overshot. Now see, if you watch, it'll go down. So yeah, it's really cool. It's a nifty mod. So yeah. Is that one full? Yeah, that one's full. Now you can actually watch on the edge of the side again. Right there, the auger goes down. Yeah, very cool. So you can actually turn on the camera on the tractor too. So you could actually hit Shift C and run it on the camera as well for there. But right now I've only got the grain cart on. But the tractor side does work. And it also works for seating too. So you can actually tell where your position points are, which are pretty freaking cool. But here's the other trick to it. See, where we have issues of trying to find where that pipe actually ends up, now when we go overhead, we can actually see it. There it is. See, and we can actually see position-wise where it is on there, so we can actually bring it to the front if we want to. It is freaking cool. And of course, as soon as you get out of the tractor, it's no longer working. But same with this one, Shift C. This is the camera view I was trying to look for. We have these actually on the real ones, where you can actually see where position-wise it is on the outside edge. Now with it, you can change your camera angles, remember? You can go C, so you can go the inside one, outside one. And that's basically your headers, right? It's pretty cool. And Alt-C actually gives you which position that you want, your offsets, things like that. So you can actually have it at the bottom right, top left, top right. So your camera could be in many positions. But this is the best part to me. You can actually see your header. And these, actually, for the most part, I don't actually have my lines from GPS line set up there. I have this camera on the main one right there, usually. That's why I say it's pretty freaking cool. Now, obviously, the truck doesn't, but it does with this one. So, Control C. So it works good for backing up and connections. I do believe. Yeah, so that's the front end one. So I would have to go, hang on, back to here, turn camera off. There we go. So, depending on which one you want, if you're having problems trying to connect now, with your loaders and stuff like that, now you can actually see the position on stuff. So right now I'll just lift the forks up just a little bit, and we'll attempt to pick up the, I better bring my forks in if I'm going to attempt this. Alright. So it takes the guesswork right out of it. So yeah, we can basically focus on the camera and look at this right in. Sometimes it's a little more tricky to actually see the position. Oh, I see what the problem is. There we go. Not that I want to pick it up or anything. Just proving a point. It actually works really good. And these ones don't have a camera, but for obvious reasons. Obvious reasons you don't need it. Oh look, I'm looking outside. Whoop-de-doo. But yeah, no, the cameras, though, the work cameras are very effective in working. Like, everything works a lot better. Even the dashboard on the truck now works much better. The workable lights seem to do pretty good. But again, sometimes you just got to play with things. And I definitely been playing with a few mods. There's definitely a lot of the mods I've been playing with now really do help out. And I wish if they are, if like Farming Sim 25 comes out, I'm actually kind of almost want to play with it and see if it's similar to what I'm used to. But again, it's not like I'm playing a stock game. Even the map I'm playing on isn't stock. It's a mod. It took me a while to find this one, but I really enjoy this one. And the truck I'm in and the trailer that I'm towing are all mods. But I freaking love it. Everything to do with everything that I have with this game currently is fantastic. It's a massive nostalgia trip. But yeah, it's just starting to work the way I want it to. It's taken 104 episodes and a ton of freaking mods. Like total I've counted that I have 61 mods in this game of varying different things. Some of them good, some of them not so good. I played around with quite a few of them. The old man stuff is pretty good. It's just tricky to understand all the aspects of it. And not necessarily everything that I want to have working in this map. Like, we have gotten rid of things. We used to have a massive refinery over in the yonder corner. And now it's that's a small one. I do want to try to find a working biomass plant, like a small one, something I can place in a corner somewhere that I could dump my slurry into and make extra passive income. Because obviously, at 104 episodes, we're still not like buku rich. We're still not multimillionaires. But we have a lot of equipment. We have a lot of nice equipment. So, I mean, it's not that we're doing badly. It's just we may not have the cash flow, but we also don't have a lot of overly that many leased items. A lot of them we have bought. I still want to have my own cotton harvester. The X9 is not mine. That's leased. Most of the trucks are mine. All the beds are mine. The tractor is mine. The cart, I think, might be leased. I think the cart might be leased. But that's all still stuff that I need to buy. Production-wise, it costs an arm and a leg to get set up for the cattle. It costs an arm and a leg to set up for the chickens. And, of course, our lovely sheepish. Sheepish costs an arm and a leg, too. But yeah, no, the camera works really well. This one would be placed on this one. So you would have... if you went into your menu, you could look at cameras, and you can actually set up either multi-display or single display on your cameras, and then you can actually switch over and see your main menu. I think that's how it's actually works and set up. Look at that, 42,000. We have enough for another load. Bong. We're getting closer. We're over halfway done this field. Combining is more my thing. I love combining. But the one downside is it's a lot of work to do the combining, doing the trucking, doing the grain cart, doing all the fun stuff at the same time. Done it in real life, don't like doing it in real life by myself. But sometimes you have to. Wasn't quite full. Bed's about 98%? 99. Oh, we're close enough. No point in waiting around for that extra 180 liters. What happened to the biomass mod? Like, I'm pretty sure I installed it. Unless there was a zip file inside of a zip file. That has been known to happen. Or I have to rename the file. Sometimes that happens too. We're so close to an existing mod that it doesn't retract correctly, so it doesn't... They won't install side by side, so sometimes you have to change the name to some weird random thing, and then it'll work. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Oh, I gotta switch back to the front cart. This isn't my tri-axle drive by any means. But this truck with this frickin' bin it's phenomenal. It works great together. Alright. We are getting increasingly closer. Oh, let's take a look. Most of the fields, as you can tell, have not been seeded. And we changed our mind. We're actually going to do something different because we have so much cotton. And I think that from now on, we can actually just bum off of everyone else for surplus. That we're not actually going to do anymore. We're just going to rely on others. So we're going to change things up. We're still going to do sorghum down here. We're going to do bean crop. And then I think we're probably going to do some sort of oats. Probably oats in the far field. That's a good one for that. And then when the harvesting comes off for the canola and that stuff, then we can switch things up over there. Because seeding for them is over here. And the one beauty is, like the oats harvest. Oats go in March, they get combined here. Which means that field then can switch over to like a canola, barley, or wheat. Without any issues. Which gets our crop rotation in line. And it's important, to me anyways, it's important to do the crop rotation. There are mods that you could do automatic crop rotation, but I just do it the way I do it. It seems to work. And I'm trying to do less spraying. I'm trying to do more mitigated harrowing and stuff like that. It's a little bit more work, but I think the results, without having the cost of the spray and chemicals and all that, it actually works out being a bit better. Oh, we're 63% hauled. Yeah, that tracks. Yeah, it's 80% full. Then I'll switch up. I'll do the first probably 2 or 3 rounds of field 28, which is the next one here. Yep, that one. Do 2 or 3 rounds with that. I never know. I might just do the whole field myself. Depends if we get another contract for that other field. And then we played the waiting game. Actually, well, we play the haying game is what we do. We hay everything that we can possibly hay. And seed. Naturally, if it's seeding season, we'll seed. Get the crops in. But we, even after the crop side is done, we still have all of the animals. And the animals are a pretty big portion of what we do, too. Okay, he is full, right? Nope, not quite. Good thing I did the rounds, right? Well, pant leg is now one-legged. You can't be fucking serious, dude. Dude. You. Can't believe you left it. What's this? What is this? Look at this. Oh, figures. Well, I mean... Okay, pipe should be coming about there. Looks pretty cool. So yeah, we got a little ways to wait right now, because yeah, it's gonna be a 2 or 3 dumps before I can actually truck again. Took us a couple couple of rounds to really. That is freaking awesome. I love that. Finally, I can take off full sections without having to worry if I actually hit it or not. So yeah, the next thing that we could probably seed, well, is March. So we have a little bit of more stuff to take off for October, November potentially. Grass we could basically harvest the year round. Cotton you can actually start growing it or planting it in February. We did a lot of grass, which is good. That'll keep us preoccupied for a little bit. But for the most part, we'll be going do. And yes, I really do want to plant oats in that other field. I thought about planting wheat. I did actually. We're still good on wheat though. I could actually, you know what? I could do barley. I could plant barley in that far field. I have to the end of October to do that. So we could. You know, once we're done combining. Is he already going down the other side? Oh, no he isn't. Yeah, they went that far to get to the edge. Which means he's actually pretty close to being in line. Yep. Yeah, he is. Cool. So you can just go zip. Boogie boogie boogie. Actually, what I might do is stop him when he gets to the end. Kick him over a couple of rows in case I've, you know, wandered. Not that I do any of that. But, well, on the plus side, we'll have this field done tonight. And we'll have a good start on the beans. Yeah, actually, the more I think about it, maybe I should plant barley. I am in need of barley. Now I wonder if I could probably... there we go. Alright, that track's nice. There we go. I do have another tractor around here besides that one. There it is. I think I'm actually still attached, aren't I? Yep. Right now there's nothing connected. Oh, I need to go the other way. Let's go hook up to the seeder. I can't run it with this tractor. I know it. I cannot run it with this tractor. This tractor is not capable of it. But what I can do is I can hook up to it and see what seed I have in it. If I need more seed, I can grab the other truck, go get seed, get it ready, get the fertilizer ready. I can buy all of that through the bins there. But I can still haul it, get it ready, using this small tractor. Like I said, I can't seed with this tractor, but I can get everything ready with it. So yeah, we could plant wheat, or not wheat. Keep thinking wheat. No, barley. I need the barley for the beer. That would work. Do that big field in barley. That is my largest field back there, by the way. So that was the one that I bought that was potatoes. That's what put me so far in debt, was that stupid field. That put me back probably 20 episodes. But again, what was I gonna do? I had to finish that contract. I couldn't go another season with it. I was stupid. That really was stupid. I couldn't live with myself thinking that. And the momos are happy. The shippish is very happy. And the chickens are always happy, as long as you keep them fed. Alright. I do need to put seed in this. Alright. Open cover. Okay, which one is it open to first? Seed, by the looks of things. Okay. It actually looks like we are on barley. Yep, we are. We are focused on barley. Do I have another field of barley somewhere? Oh, I do have a full field of barley. You know what? Let's plant another. I don't like having too many fields the same at this point in time, but at the same time, I have field of canola, which is 47. Got barley. How many people have put barley in? You know what? Screw it. Let's do barley. Alright, the combine's gonna be full. Hey look, it's full. Yeah, I say screw it. I don't really like doing it, but there's like nobody that planted frickin' barley. So if I zoom out, there's like field 31 and 17. Field 45 and me, 100. Nah, there's not that many. I can still plant soy and sorghum. I can still do that. I was, like I said, I was going to plant cotton there for the longest time. And I was determined. That was my plan. There is 3, 4 fields, 5 fields of wheat. Yeah, so we're gonna, that was sorghum. We'll plant sorghum here. We'll plant beans here. Unless I do field 37 as barley. That I could do, and then leave field 35 for beans. And then field 38. Let's do that. You know, if I could really afford it, I'd buy another tractor. Another bigger tractor. Oh, large. How much horsepower do I need for my Borg Go? Where's it? Cedars, there we are. I've only got the small one right now. I've only got this guy. I don't have that one. I have that one. Oh, I don't. Freaking one do I have? Oh, this guy. Requires 500 horse. Okay. 458. So that's the maximum that one can have. I hate the transmission in this one. I would prefer variables CRT or CVT. There's nothing wrong with the Fendt. It's a little small. 670. I have one. That guy is at 692. That is a beast. 9RT. That's 628. 670. Even in its current form, 517. It's 428,000. US design. 435,000. I can't do it. Actually, you know what? I might have enough seed then to do it. I don't think this tractor can frickin' seed though. Yeah, good size seeder. Don't get me wrong. This thing is definitely a good size. So I would have to do it like this. This tractor is way too small for this unit. Kind of begs the question of, what the hell are you smoking to think about this? I actually need to turn around to make sure it's pointed the right direction. I really don't think this thing has enough horsepower to frickin' do it. This is like a 350 horse tractor versus something that it's needed like 500. So this I need to turn on. Yeah. Oh, she's using fertilizer and she's using seed. I mean, it's struggling, but it is working. Because I do mean there was absolutely nothing in this field. It's like all the other nothingness. I am actually quite surprised. This little tractor is working. Like, this is a big frickin' unit for a tiny little tractor. This would be like us hooking up our little 37 horsepower tractor to the small Bourgault. Not even the large one, the small one. The scale is the same. Okay, the grain cart's full. Which means we can actually truck this next time. Where is he? Is he up ahead? Yeah, he's way up ahead. On the plus side. We are actually very close. We will finish this field for sure. And again, I will say this: if you guys are enjoying the series at any point, and you're new here, or you've been around for a while and just not subscribed yet, think about hitting that subscription button. Best way to support the channel. Of course, you can do that underneath the video in the house girl in the bottom right corner. And of course, you can also go over to Kick, and you can follow and subscribe over there as well. Subscriptions over there are $4.99, so reasonably cheap. And it is honestly the best way to support. Just make sure that if you are going to subscribe on Kick Beta and you're younger, make sure that you talk to your parents before you use their credit card. And I say that because I would be pissed if I was a parent and notice that your kid is spending your hard-earned money without asking you. So don't do that. Talk to your parents. Alright, now I have enough to truck. And I will also say this too, that if you are enjoying the content, make sure to share it to all your friends and family, as that helps us grow. Helps us grow and make better content. Or more content, I should say. I don't know if I'll necessarily ever really improve. Gonna try, but you know. See. Oh, look at that. Now that is an awesome camera angle. That actually greatly helps. Look at that. Now I can actually see to get it in there. I like these camera angles. Alright, let's get this bumper transported. Then we'll go back to playing with a very, very small tractor. I am still surprised that it can even pull it. I think it's a 7 series. I think that's what that is a 7 series. Oh, it's an 8R. It is actually an 8R. It's up to 458 horse. It's actually more than I expected. It's still a little baby. It's a little baba. Alright. I was just making sure the horn worked. I've been also desperately trying to find different grain elevators. And this one you can't even buy. Like the mills and stuff around you can, but this one? No. So we're at what, 60% hauled? This should put us way over 70. Especially when you look at it like this. Carving into it pretty good. Field 28 is way bigger than Field 8. I think. Okay, so what do you consider? This one is, other than 2 million. Does it really ever? Obviously I don't have enough, but I was wondering. Yeah, Field 2 is 2.9, that one's 2. So obviously it's a bit bigger. And of course, Field 26 is one of the largest ones, 3.7. 134 is also a good size, same with 85. Wouldn't mind having any of, well, I wouldn't mind having any of these actually. He's nearly full again. But I need to make a bunch more to sell or be able to buy that. Nope, it's October 2nd. We've already pushed 1 day. That's alright, because we got rid of 3 cotton fields in a day. 71. We are over 70%. Not way over, but I mean, it's not bad either. Nope, worker H is full. That's really not bad. So basically, down and partially up, yes. Part way up. Part and parcel. Part. English is not my first language, gibberish is. Alright. Must grab tractor. No, it's going to be able to drive, isn't it? We have taken off a lot of this field tonight. Actually, what's left is basically what we started with on the other side. On the road again. Always on the road again. Actually, in the field again. So yeah, they actually started, I just started noticing people out in the fields in the last couple days. Canola crops are starting to get cut. A couple people are combining peas, which is, oops, overshot. Which is actually kind of cool. That's a major step. But I mean, if the stuff's ready, the stuff's ready. I know we're really super early, but we had a lot of heat this year, and it really turned a lot of stuff. So, I mean, what do, right? Do you leave it in the field and hope it magically turns better, or do you just say hell with it and combine it off and hope for the best, right? Like, this stage of the game, it's not going to grow anymore. That's not how that works. Alright. This guy can just sit here. There we go. And we're seeding. Always in the field. Seeding. So I guess kind of the rule of thumb is if we can do it, we should do it with this. Take it the end of the day happen. I have a ton of strawberry beer. I wonder if my strawberry beer is worth much more. I'm going to try to sell that back and get some cash. Oh, we have one small strip seeded of barley. always thought it was kind of amazing. You plant like one seed, one tiny kernel of seed, and it produces a plant that has potentially like 30 or 40 seeds on it. Pretty good outcome when you think about it. Okay, I can't make this corner with this tractor. But what I can do is push it, do that, back up ever so slightly, or as much straight as I can before it does that. Turn as sharp as I can, missing the tree. That is the ultimate task. Alright, I'm driving my neighbor's field. Good thing there's no crop in here yet. And this Borgo can actually direct seed into the field, so it's not an issue. Another corn crop here. I wonder if there's a contract with it. Well, the tractor had enough horsepower to do that, but that's about it. Oh, she is pushing it. Alright, I might as well turn here. See if I can make the corner. Oh boy, this is pretty tight for this. Alright, that's about probably the best I can do. Come on, a tree. Let's see. Well, she almost has enough power to do it. Alright. How about now? Oh, nearly. We are just ever so close. Alright. Now I'm stuck in that tree. It's the one problem with having a small tractor trying to do this. Alright, it's moving. It's moving. It's moving. It's moving. It's moving. I am seeing those tires moving. We are ever so slowly edging. Give her the beans. As I'm carving ruts like you wouldn't believe in the field. Oh, we are so close. It is moving. It is moving. We might have it. Holy crap, I think we do have it. Holy crap, we did it. I just need to get my line right now. Holy crap. Well, that was a puckering moment, but I think we actually did it. Kind of like a holy crap moment. Alright, where's this friggin' combine? Oh, it's at the other end. Why would I think it's this end? Yep, that's another pretty decent chunk taken out of there. So let's take a look at contracts. We only have the one. No, we already had the one for here, so. And we are brutally smoky here again. Missed. I seem to like to miss all the time. Yeah, I am a hit and miss kind of guy, apparently. Okay, that's not in the field, so that doesn't matter. Not using much seed, but we really should fill this thing up. So we're ready to go again. So if I look here, nice and green. I don't think it's going to take us very long to seed. I think we're pretty much going to be done here. Actually, tonight. We should have this field seeded tonight. And then we should, like I said, don't even question it. Just fill it up. Full of seed. Ready for beans and sorghum. But definitely doing an extra field of barley. I mean, it makes sense. I would prefer doing oats, but I can always buy a field, an empty field, and plant some oats. Maybe if I could afford it, maybe field 36. Does that field 36? Yep. I wonder how much that guy cost. Or field 98. 1.4 million. Oh. Oh. I didn't want to go back in debt. But with that, I might have to. That'd make one hell of a field of oats. And then somebody asked, would you actually make this into one giant field? No, I wouldn't. I actually like having some smaller fields. It breaks it up, so it's not just so nonchalant. Okay, this one I am actually going to turn and best I can and do that. Back when there wasn't a field there, or a barn, just the field, it wasn't so bad. But now I say, I'm also just come straight across like this and go, vroop. Okay, not bad. Yeah, we're overlapping a little bit, but it's still not bad. Still, though, it's just like zip, almost done. And see, these fields are actually getting close. The next fill up for the corn, though, I am definitely going to have to truck that. I was kind of hoping to get 2 rounds done, but it's taking some time to get that frickin' field 8 done. I think he is getting closer. But I think it's going to be a tight-knit shot to try to knock that one off tonight. I think we can still do it. It's just a bunch of, or a matter of just as soon as he's full, going to dump him. Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't get field 26. Field 26 would be also another nice one to do. It's a lot more corn. And for the most part, no, I'm not going to save it. The only time I would save corn is if I'm using it for feed. If I had hogs. And I don't know if I'm going to get into the hog market yet, or if ever. I'd rather have cattle. I'm really actually surprised with this little tractor. This little tractor's doing well with this friggin' Bourgault. And this is not a small seeder. I am pretty frickin' impressed by this. Alright. I know he's a mile and a half behind me. Like I said, then I got a truck. I gotta get this to the terminal. Yeah, I think if I turn and I can do down and back again. Actually, what I might do is just go straight down this edge and then come back right here, and then I could just haul the seeder right to the farm. And then we can load up from there. Load up full of seed, load up full of fertilizer, and we're good to go. I'll have over 50,000 liters in this frickin' cart. Should just about be empty. It looks a little bit more daunting yet, but you gotta remember, I've done 2 rounds down that side, so even though it looks daunting, if I go into this view, it's not that bad. We've taken a lot of frickin' grain off, or corn off tonight. Alright. Just about to the truck. To the truck. Oh man, that thing's got a girly horn. Just a little beep beep. Okay. That is a nice camera. I like this. Well, there's 20,000. Yeah, that is a wicked camera. I like that. Although I should be in the truck ready to go when it's in there in full. It's in there in full. Alright. So he's got 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 runs. Six going down and back up. So 3 down and backs, but 6 runs. It's doing pretty good. And if we can get this load in, I'm willing to bet it's probably going to be around that 82%. So we are getting close on this contract. And then, like I said, we'll probably have to dump again. And then we'll just let the combine work. And we'll go and try to get one more down before having to dump again, which will then probably be a truckload. To get that field seeded. Bonk. They must be spraying around my place. All of a sudden I got a whiff. It smells like Teen Spirit. No, it doesn't. No, it actually smells closer to Roundup. But not Roundup. It's... I know exactly what it is. It's just tip of my tongue. Tip of my tongue. Tip of the tongue, teeth, and the lips. Tip of the tongue, teeth, and the lips. We're 83% completed. Field 8. And kadoosh. Oh, we're only 79. So we only haul 8% of load. So the next one will be 80... 87, 88, 87 to 88%, somewhere around there. That doesn't seem like much, but it's enough. How was our finances doing? We're down to 134. Of course we are. And we've even had contract of 518,000 this year. But unfortunately, it's also 517,000. For the vehicle leasing cost and run cost. They're through the roof. The other thing that we also need to do in the wintertime when there is no major contracts going on, other than maybe some haying, we also got to take a look at cutting down the woodlot so we can make room for maybe staves and things like that. The woodlot was just extras because I was too cheap and didn't want to store saplings because I feared that I'd forget what they were, which honestly is kind of on point. Oh, I want the tractor. Get me in the tractor. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play. Oh yeah, that's where the... Right. There we go. Technically it's backwards, but it still works. Yeah, it can still dump. Alright. Yeah, back to the seeder. Well, we actually got a pretty good percentage of this frickin' field seeded so far. So, I really can't complain. Considering I'm doing it with just a tiny little frickin' tractor. At minimum, and I say this honestly and truth to the heart, this should be a 500 to a 550 horsepower tractor for hauling this kind of cart. And it's only a 450 horse. It is very much undermatched for what it is. But it's still working. It is actually still working. It's kind of like, hey, it's doing a little valiant effort. I mean, it's not a terribly big field, so I mean, we're fine there. Getting off my line. Actually, more on the line now, but it's not the point. Like I said, once we get to the other end again, we'll swoop around. We will haul this to the farm. We'll get new seed, new fertilizer put in it. Then it's ready to go for the next season. Normally you empty it for the season, but it's a game. We should be fine. Well, usually when you put it in, it's not just general seed. Usually if you're planting seed, like say you're planting barley, like we are, what's inside there is actually barley, not general seed. Trying to figure out which one of these is coldest. I'll just stick your thumb right through it. Yep. Alright, so I can actually turn around. Yeah, well, at 9:30, one would think that we should be able to still get that field off. And hey, we actually got a field of barley in. That's actually fairly impressive, I would say. So yeah, since we're not doing cotton there, here, and we made up the mind that we can just bum off of everyone else, that yeah, we can just do this as, and we're going to do it as soybeans, but we're going to do this one as barley, this one as potentially now oats, or no, sorghum. We're going to do sorghum there, and we're going to do oats or beans there. Maybe oats for 36 if we can afford it. Yeah, the field next to me, if I can ever afford it. It's stupid amount. Like field 98 right now is 1.4 million. I have to do a lot of silage bales to be able to afford that. We are almost done seeding this field. I wasn't actually thinking about seeding this field tonight. It just was a spontaneous thing. It's like, well, frack, it's like, we're in a seeding season, wheat or barley, what do I do? Well, I've still got frickin' tons of wheat. So, still looking at a decent price for wheat if I ever decide to sell it. Beer production 633, but the grain mill, even the Bloomingdale grain, 634. It's not a bad price for it. Not great, but not bad either. I can live with that. Yep, he's full. That's alright. That actually was pretty good timing. Really wasn't bad timing at all. We actually probably, because this will be about 32,000, I've already got about 16,000 in the truck. We should be able to haul another load. I'm thinking, anyways. Barley's a great price. Oats are bad. Sorghum, that's not a bad price. I could get rid of a truckload of sorghum. That would make up for some extra cash pretty quick. I might just do that. haul 42,000 of sorghum. Because really, or we wait to see what grain mill does, but Blumengard grain 769 for sorghum is not a bad price. Beans are coming down, probably because it's the season for those. Fermenting stave is doing good. Animal dealer, so we could sell it there, but I don't think slurry sells for anything. I think slurry is just slurry. DOS poop is just DOS poop. Yeah, manure. No. Slurry? No. That's why I need a biomass plant. If I had a biomass, man, we are golden at that point. We could sell a bunch of poop. Sell a bunch of poop and make a bunch of money on power. Because that's how that works. If there's still a lot of feedlots around here, there's not anymore. There's not really that many. I would seriously consider setting one up. Because nobody does it around me. No, not a single soul. To produce cheap power using poop? Who wouldn't? Alright, I gotta switch cameras. Okay, that cart is full. Probably be like 99. Nope, we actually had a full truck. What do you know? What do you know? I wonder how many stupid amounts I have on that other truck. Because I think it was stupid amounts for the frickin' sugar beet. Like unrealistic amounts. Owned items, which would have been one of those. It's just a regular grain box. That's 20. Okay. Probably under here then. Grain hauling. Mac hauling grain. Where the hell I have that? Oh look, another $5 grand in leasing cost. I bet it was the air cart. I do have a lot of stuff that is not owned. He's already 70%. Oops. What's this guy? Might actually not accept it there. Might actually have to use this one. Already passed it. Alright. I'm thinking 40,000. This one will hold a lot more. But for now, 40,000 would be good. Okay, Combine isn't that far away. We should be done pretty close soon. I mean, I'm hoping soon. Then I can start. I will be doing most of the combining on the other side, but I mean, combining on that won't be bad. Oh yeah. Alright, back to the field with you. Then we'll get rid of a load of sorghum. Well, part of a load, it's 40,000, but I mean, again, it's not bad pricing, so might as well make a buck off of it while we can. And I actually only need the sorghum for the freaking chicken feed, really. And we have lots of chicken feed. Like, I'm pretty sure the feed that I have for the chickens currently is enough for probably the rest of the winter and part of next summer, if not longer. I think I actually only need to have like 30 or 40,000. I think I do have 62,000 because I think I have about 20,000 sitting over in the other place. Like, I'm pretty sure when it says sorghum, I'm pretty sure I have more yet. Yeah, there's 120. I took 40 and it said 140,000 there. 770 at Bloomengard. We're going to go Bloomengard. Not quite 40,000, but I mean, this might be 30, 35. $40,000 on the back of this thing is heavy enough. Like, we're not taking apart any of the windbreak here. That we are not doing. That is nicely growing now. This one's got a subtle horn too. He is really struggling to get to that 120 mark. He's getting there. Okay, there he is. He's holding. He's finally holding it. I bet that's annoying for everyone. Okay, sorghum on a walking floor. Oh, that looks like it's going up nice. Well, we didn't get the 35, but we got still about 31,000 off that load. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Like, really not bad. That sure does knock that back down. Especially when our harvest income's around 133. I like it. I like it a lot. At least we're not hemorrhaging as much money. We're sitting around the 300,000. I mean, it was a good price. Well, the grain is a good price. You sell it because it's a good price. A lot easier to do 120 when you're empty. 40,000 of sorghum is heavy. Caught up to the traffic pretty friggin' quick. Alright. I was gonna say, I bet he's full. He is, but we don't have that much left. And because we don't have any other contract with corn, either we take the full thing or we just don't frickin' like sell all of it or keep some. I hate to keep corn though, I don't use it. Maybe if I had a distillery and a mash, maybe, but hard enough finding beer. Oh, that's what I was going to look at. What is the price of strawberry beer? Right. We were going to look at that earlier. Where is that? I thought I saw it. Oh, down further. It's at the bottom. Strawberry beer is going down in price again. 46.20. I mean, we have a bit of it. We got 1,500. Oh, wheat beer. What's the price of that wheat beer sitting at? The only ones going up is obviously the honey and the barley. Our mead and a regular beer is our top selling figures. I mean, not many people like a Hefeweizen. Or apparently our girly strawberry beer. It's rosé. Is that what it would be considered? All right, let's move the this guy. And let's take him home. Nice stop, bud. What do I think of that? Okay, we're just about back home. I mean, field 47's not a bad size either. And that was our starter field. You know what? This is a nice big area. Need to be this one, don't I? Yeah. It's on the other side, isn't it? Yep. Of course it is. I think we're back with seed again. Yeah. Okay. Till I see the combines full You know what we're doing. And know what we're up to. We spent the 30 grand with a sorghum so that we could afford seed and fertilizer. I believe it's over here. Seeds. I only have 9,000 seeds in here. Probably don't need that much. Seeds 17 grand. Alright. That was 9. Let's just try the 10,000 seed first. See, I can overload and put it back if I don't use it. I mean, that works out pretty good. And it's almost full. $10,000 seeds in this doesn't seem like much. Okay, at least it says I can unload here. Well, that does not work there. So apparently backing over that pipe does not work. I know the other truck does. One I'm currently hauling with. I would have thought this one would have. Apparently not. I got a mess to clean up. Okay, there's a tractor here. That other truck I know works for filling. 100%. Because I desperately tried to fill with it before. So is he almost done? Yeah, I can see the other side. Yeah, it's just slim line. Well, we'll push it tonight just to get this one done. Obviously, we're not going to get field 28 started like I wanted to. Oh well. $51,000. We are full in this thing. Alright. Switching camera. Has a very trippy look. But I mean, that camera angle frickin' works great. There's no more guessing of where the hell I'm going anymore. It's just bam, there it is. We'll have to see what the other header looks like with that thing. Alright. Getting ready to truck. We got only one more truckload after this. Okay, just because I'm curious. That combine should be yeah, about there. He's got down and back and maybe down one more, but the very far outside row is just very small. So it's tough to say. This might be the last full truckload. But either way, I still have to haul it to the elevator. I guarantee. I don't think this is the last time we're to the elevator. Okay. I forgot to look the last time. We were busy hauling sorghum, so last time I didn't get to see. Before we stop tonight, though, we will attempt to load up the seed then. This load, I'm thinking, would be about 91? Huh, look at that. It's almost like I know my trucks. 91, so 95%. Alright, let's dump the seed back. We actually only dumped 80 liters onto the ground, so it's not bad. We can manage it. So yeah, I can put the seed back in with no consequences to it. We'll have the real truck do it. Not saying this isn't a real truck, it's just not the same. Because I know I won't make it back to the field in time before I have to go offload them. I'll just go offload them. Oh yeah, switch the camera angle, stupid. There's really not much field there. So 58,000 with this contract. So what is corn sitting at? Are we gonna be what is my corn sitting at? To the top we go. Corn. Not very high. Blooming Guard's 472. So I need to sell a lot of corn to make any money at all. It's not much. I'm just going to drive right through real quick. It's more than a header width, I think. Yeah, it's more than a header width. Alright. Because that thing's probably full of sorghum, isn't it? Yep. Yeah, it is. Sorghum 12,000. Oh, nope. We don't have to. I thought I was going to have to move some honey, but nope. We're good on the honey. We almost have a full frickin' rack of egg. That's not bad. Actually producing eggs again, that's not bad. This guy's only got one. How are we sitting here? We've got 45,000 liters of water, 60,000 liters of food. Well, that's kind of like fuel. We've got 11.5 of food, so we're good. For the most part, all my animals are doing good yet. Food, they are getting lower on. How's the other ones doing? Food, they're good. Chicken coop, very big. Sheep barn, extra large. It's a sheep barn? Okay. These guys are doing good. These guys have still quite a bit of water. They're doing good. Holstein cows could use more straw. Could definitely use more straw. Food wise, they're still doing good. Almost got 2,000 liters of frickin' milk. Oh crap. We might want to, I don't know, move the truck. Oops. Oops. Probably should have moved it sooner. So yeah, we're pretty much done this contract. I'm just gonna milk it for all it's worth. Yeah, we're sitting at 99%. So say if we had 20,000 extra corn and we sold it at even 500 would be probably 9-10 grand. Probably sitting around 9 grand. I mean, it's not much. The corn isn't worth near as much. But I still won't turn down an extra 9,000. Considering after buying the seed, we're down to 116. Yep, not a lick of it went on. I don't have a skid steer around, do I? I have a lawnmower. That helps me not. That helps me not at all, actually. Oh, there he is. Let's go. Okay, let's go fetch him. That is a very thin wall of corn that needs to be taken off next. I don't know if I can actually catch up to him fast enough. Yes, we can. The camera really does help. When we get to the end, are we actually going to have... yes, we are. We have a full truckload. We actually have a full truckload to haul. So whatever's left down there, I guess we'll just haul. We'll just haul to the farm. And we'll just deal with it there. You know what? We're going to do it like this. I'll pull the truck ahead. That way we're out of the way of the combine that's coming. And he's not far behind. So this will finish the contract, but we'll combine the rest of it. Get whatever extra off. There was one other place to sell the corn, wasn't there? It was one of my industries. Was it Stave? Drunken Vikings. Oh! The pub. And the pub is actually not a bad price. Bloomengard is still the best price. But instead of hauling it all the way up, we can just literally haul it straight to... straight to the pub. Makes sense when you think about it. They can make tortilla shells. I think that's Drunken Vikings. Yeah, I think so. It makes sense. The pub, Drunken Vikings. Oh yeah, because Norse Market is the other one. That would make sense. Contract is finished. Well, this is a better price anyway, so let's just sell it all here. I'll take this truck right to the home. Disconnect the pop. Well, there's 10 grand. I was actually not expecting to make this much off this. This is a healthy bonus. $290. We'll be close to 300,000 on this one. Pretty bloody close. We made 19,000 extra. I don't think we can really complain about that. Yeah, it's actually really decent. Like, I do mean, honestly, really decent. So that gets us to different contention entirely. 96, we're actually under the 100,000 mark for that. And once we get handed the contract, which I'm not going to do quite yet, is another 51,000 until we're absolutely done combining it. Otherwise, I'm not doing it in between. And he should be actually pretty close to that edge. Yeah, he's just finishing that up. That could be another 4,000 or 5,000 liters. And I can't remember what the cart still has in it. Probably one, maybe 1,500 at the most. Not. It doesn't have that much. It really honestly doesn't. Okay, pops off. Now let's go get some seed, which there's some there. Should really clean things up. Okay, we got 10,000. This truck works. Actually, probably the pup does too, because it's an end dump grain door, so it probably actually works. I thought I could magically unload it there, but nope. The hell, it's not giving me the option there either. This one did work before. Unless I actually need the auger over here. That would kind of suck, but I mean... Alright, maybe we actually need the auger. Maybe the other one would have been fine, I don't know. Oops. Preferably... that. That's why I need... Oh, I actually have more in this tractor than I thought. I have 1,700. Change the camera angle again. Yeah. It's a bit of a surprise, but I mean, yeah, 1,700, so we'll get even more of a little bonus. Not that much, really. 19,000 if we get like 22,000 total off of it. I mean, that's better than we expected. We were thinking maybe 9,000 to 10,000. It's always good to beat expectations. And the maintenance actually isn't bad on this one, so we could I was gonna say we could go dump it, but hell, we can just go dump it. We're not that far from home. Okay, yep. Grab the combine. Oh, we have a lot more. Well, this might be an extra 5,000 to 6,000. Again, that's still not bad. I don't mind that. I'll drive the combine home first. This we should do maintenance on. Now this field is seeded. This one isn't. Looks like we have to cross the creek. Oh, corn on that side. Turn the camera off for now. Screw it. We'll go through the corn. Just because I'm lazy and don't want to go around. Drive too deeply in deep water and it'll turn off. Well, it's a big combine. It should be fine. Why'd you drive through my field? Yeah, you should have hired me to combine it. Alright, actually, we can complete this one. So an extra 51,000, so that gets us to, oops, that's cattle, 45,000 down. So with leasing costs, maintenance costs, everything else, we should get close to breaking even next time. Because soybean is actually, even though it's going down, it's still worth over 1,000 per liter. So if we have like 30,000 extra, there's our $30,000 extra again. Fixing this combine, though, is going to be around 30, 40. X9s are expensive to maintain. Driving. I'm a zooming down the road. I have a convoy of vehicles behind me. Clearly they don't know the simple concept that the combine has the right of way. Okay, the work lights on the back side of the header is annoying. Alright, we're basically at home. I think I have a hogger. I have a hogger in the yard. I don't know what a hogger is. An auger in the yard. I think I do. Man, I can't drive down here with my frickin' header on. Not that one. That one I can't. This one. But I might as well repair the header too. Put this one somewhere. $14,000. 1,300. Well, that was nowhere near as bad as I was expecting it to be. Nah, I got enough fuel to do the next one. I'll just put this guy here. Now I'll put my big giant Hydroflex. Maybe if I can actually figure out how to connect this thing. Maintenance on the Hydroflex is just a little bit. There we go. There we go. Set up for the beans. Up just a touch. There. Field 28 is just on the other side of those trees. Now I just got to go get the cart. Definitely hard to see. Yes, I have to drive in the ditch and my header's still across the road. You know it's a big header when. There might be a reason why you're supposed to put these things on carts and drive them. Yep, it's definitely bean field. Oh. Oh. Turn camera on. No. Turn camera off. Now can I turn it on? Or no, this is not one of those header types that I can turn on because it's modded. I don't think I can turn on yeah, straw is not available for this item. Oh well, I think we can manage. We've managed before, so. Alright, well, I definitely will need my cart relatively soon. So I'll do the same thing. I'll drive through the open field, cut across right here, drop this off, and then head over. Actually, I might just use the truck. Yada yada yada. Blink. Well, the water's not even a cab. The fact that the tractor is as big as it is. So next time it'll be soybeans for the stream. Except next week we're going to be missing in action for a few days, so we'll probably miss Wednesday. But we'll be streaming on the weekend again, so we'll recover then. Tomorrow night we might actually be doing more of this. We'll see. It entirely depends. Okay, that's a nicely seeded field. It's not the field we wanted. We're only destroying part of it. Actually, for how small that is. So long as the tires aren't ripping it up and so long as we're not turning tight, it would have been fine. Next field is the bean field. I wouldn't mind any of these ones. These would be nice fields though, too. They would. I swear that I actually own or even lease Vermeer. It's just mods and DLCs. Leased items, here we are. Belt systems. Well, that's over on yonder. Owned items, belt systems. Ah, I don't actually own one of the augers around here. That's unfortunate. Don't need much, I just need like a little pencil auger. Well, there's an old Westfield. I mean, that would work. What's the cheapest one? 14,005? Yep. Actually, that one would be about the best one. Yep, by far that would be the best one. I'll just frickin' buy one. Somewhere here is a truck. There it is. And it's also the fastest thing to get up there. pick up the auger, clean up the mess, run the auger into the other thing. I swear I used that truck before to dump, but maybe not. Unless it's just not picking up in the right order. I mean, I can still use the auger. The auger is useful no matter what. Just means we're spent a whole pile more money. And can I hook up to the auger such as this? Probably not. I can start the engine, work camera, conveyor. Man, you can go real high with it. Is there a transport mode with this thing, or? Because 5 kilometers an hour going all the way back is gonna suck. Okay, so that's controls. Really, the Westfield, you cannot. Apparently not. It is the ultimate in slow mode, apparently. I could put it on a trailer, but this is my life now. So I'm going to walk my auger back and see how that goes. But I think that's going to be the end of the stream. Such is life. I mean, I like the end of the auger just because of the simple fact that it can actually pick up everything, but we'll see. Anyways, I will say this. If you guys have enjoyed the stream, new here, or been around for a while, just not subscribed yet, think about hitting that subscribe button. It's the best way to support the channel. First, you can do that below the video on the YouTube side, and the husk roll in the bottom right corner. Some say that he is the weird obsession thing that's controlling the auger. And the reason why I can only do 5 kilometers an hour is because he ate way too much food, he drank way too much beer, and he can't possibly go any faster. So if you see him, and he's some sort of weird entity, smack him upside the head, push that button, and you'll send him home. And of course, we are streaming over on Kick Beta, so make sure to head over to Kick and leave a follow and hit that subscribe button if you feel the need to. That one really is the best way to support me and the endeavors that we're doing. And of course, it's actually a really good price. It's only $4.99, and it gets you basically an exclusive front row seat to this idiocracy of what we do. And of course, make sure to also share to all your friends and family. And yeah, we'll see everyone on the next stream. Take care, and thanks for watching.